Hello. Wow, we're on the way to the Cardiff Doctor Experience, non-driving all the way.
Yep, it is.
At the moment we're heading towards Malvern, so we just left Worcester.
It is Thursday, the 13th of October. I know we've been planning this for about 18 months. 7 days ago we decided, let's get and do the Doctor Who exhibition, and today's the day.
Oh yeah.
According to the sat-nav, it'll take us about 2 hours to get there.
And I've already knocked 2 minutes off the journey.
Nice quiet road. We've got nice run down there. You love your driving anyway.
Oh yeah. We're driving through Malvern at the moment. In the distance you can see the Malvern Hills.
I've got to get that. That's a beautiful shot of the Malverns. Beautiful shot. Love how the sun's shining right on the peak.
See all the trees. Well, you might not do, but there's loads of trees. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Looking at the Worcestershire beacon. Ow. Every time I go to film the hill, a bleeding tree gets in the way.
You might want to get the view when we're up high.
Yes, that's what I'm planning to get.
We're on here for 8.3 miles before we have to make a left turn.
8 miles? We're going along the length and breadth of the hills. This bloody elder's getting in the way.
It's a lovely drive so far. A bit cloudy, but
Well, every time we've been to Wales we've had sunshine, so hopefully that luck will continue. There's the Malvern Springs.
there's my horrible T-junction.
Oh yes, the worst T-junction in England. For anyone thinking of coming to Malvern, do not come up that road. Couldn't have up my car that once. I was out in it on the bike that bloody hard, steam started coming out the engine. Can't really get a proper view here. Malvern, Wales.
It's a 40 zone, come on.
What is lamppost? What do you think this is? Narnia?
I like those lampposts though, they're nice lampposts. Oh, I'll tell you what, we're really up high now.
Yes, we are. Just pity I just can't quite get it on camera.
There's a clearing.
I do, that gives you an example of how high up we are. I can't really show you the hills because they're behind us now. Well, we're just entering Cardiff.
Oh, yeah.
If the lights will bloody stop turning to red. The time is 20 to 12, so I think we made pretty good time.
Oh yeah.
Except the traffic lights are against us. We're about to go over Cardiff's version of Sydney Bridge, by the looks of it. Okay, we are literally in the Bay Area. What is this?
There's a suspension bridge over there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't even know what river we're going over. I think this will actually kind of cut out the city and take us straight to the bay itself. No sign of the Millennium Stadium yet. I remember passing that thing when we came last year. How far does the sat nav say we got to go?
13 miles.
After 300 yards.
Oh, I think it's going to be a lot less than that.
First exit.
We're in Cardiff.
Yep, I can see the Millennium Stadium just over there.
And we're going along the docks now. There's the water.
I think I can see the hall as well. We're almost at our journey's end. Yep, there's the bay on your right.
Oh, the roundabout. She's a roundabout.
Yep, I recognise all this now. There's the music hall over there on the right.
Go right on the roundabout. First exit. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Fucking hell, where was he going? There's a music hall in front of us.
Do I go straight? I've got to turn left here.
Turn left. Then, turn left.
This is going to take us right along past it.
Turn left. Then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Is this the right way?
Right.
I was telling me, this is where it's saying.
At the end of the road, turn right.
Should we park in here?
If we can, yep. I think this might be the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, where's the entrance and where's the exit? Is this a public car park?
There might be a car, was.
Say again?
I'll spin round. There might be a car park by the Doctor Who Centre.
Yes. Well, 12:35, and we're in Cardiff Bay. Just parked up, and we haven't got very far to walk because it is right over there.
So here we have it. Doctor Who Experience right over there, and I've found a car park. Lovely.
Now comes the bad news. How much is it going to cost to park here?
So there we have it. Doctor Who Experience.
We haven't gone this way just to look at the outside, so...
No, we're going to go inside now. Let's film us going inside the building.
Okay, we're going in. Okay.
Gonna have a photo.
Oh yes, definitely. They've actually filmed here, haven't they?
Yeah.
They did film a couple of scenes here.
You wouldn't believe it. Chris Nicholson's feet were touching this.
Was it
And David Tennant's and Matt Smith's.
Because it was Tennant, wasn't it, who filmed here? You just stand there, I can get the background behind you. Just here. That's it.
You can take a photo.
Yep, definitely. That's a good one with the background.
I want to get green picture. I want to get. What's what this is?
Yep.
Green screen.
Yeah.
I want to see what that is.
Right, let's try a bit of movie magic then. Good old Betsy. That would have been my Doctor's TARDIS, Peter Davidson, Colin Baker. That the original one?
Yep.
What's with all these different TARDISes then? Isn't this meant to be the first one?
Yes.
Right, stand next to it then. Okay, I've got everything in the background. Do you want to make your speech?
One day I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there should be no tears, no regrets. Just go forward and all you believe to prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine.
Beautiful. That's the first, the original.
Yeah.
It's even got the doors behind it. You missed. I said that's my TARDIS over there. Let's go say hello to K9.
Oh, it's K9.
Do you want to do a bit of filming? I'm going to go and have a nose down there.
Okay. And then we've got the famous car, Betsy. Bessie, I mean. John Pertwee's car.
What they actually use to make the noises.
that's amazing because it doesn't sound anything like any of other stuff, and that sounds like modern electronic.
Ooh, I didn't see a Dalek down here. Got it.
Will I get credit for this?
Yeah.
Does it say anything about the face of Bo being Jack Harkness?
I don't believe it is. You know, people say Face of Bo is Jack Harkness, but the Face of Bo is not Jack Harkness. I don't care what people say, it's not Jack Harkness. Jack Harkness can't die, Face of Bo died.
Now, are these replicas or are these the proper things used in the show? They are the proper things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got a nude?
Yep, the nude, we've got Scarecrow.
Oh, those scarecrows freak me out.
Yep, just walk.
The Solarians aren't very big, are they?
Sontarans.
Sontarans. Not very big, are they?
No, they're very small.
Now, don't laugh.
That's an AF. There we got silence. Don't look away, because otherwise when you look away you'll forget them.
What was I looking at?
These are those dolls from that one episode.
No, man, I forgot what I was just looking at.
Oh.
Get with the programme.
She played Draco Malfoy's mother in Harry Potter.
Okay. It's one of your favourite Dalek designs.
Oh, I don't like that Dalek. They're too big and too colourful. Ah. They're not bad. It's not a bad alien. Good alien.
You say so?
Right, you should know what this is.
Yes.
This is a weeping angel. Don't look away. Don't blink. Don't turn your back. They're fast. Faster than you can ever believe. Oh look, it's your seal. Oh. Hello, Doctor. We meet again.
Getting a little bit old school now, aren't we?
Yeah.
They're playing the McCoy's intro. You haven't stopped grinning since you got here.
See, I told you they haven't changed since the old new Who. They look exactly the same as they did in the 50th anniversary as they did back then. And so does the Ice Warriors.
Yes.
Now, that's the old Sontarans. They're much bigger than the new ones. And that, you wouldn't believe, is a TARDIS.
A what?
A TARDIS. Remember?
Oh yeah, had red eyes.
Yeah, and then it disappeared and made the sounds of the TARDIS.
Now
this is what you want to see.
yes.
You have Davros from Sylvester McCoy. And another Davros.
My Davos, from my very first Doctor Who episode. Can't remember what year it was, 1984 I think.
Is that an iron?
You can tell the effects were running low because they were resorted to using a bin liner. Davos was the creator of the Daleks, a brilliant college scientist who became obsessed by the continuation of his own world.
So brilliant.
I wonder if that's the actual mask he wore.
Over here, we've got costumes.
Kylie Minogue's costume, isn't it?
Yep. Donna Noble's costume. She's always the best companion ever. We have Amelia Pond's costume.
For a friend of mine who lives in Worcester, we got Amy's police uniform.
Yeah. And Amy's costume and Rory's costume.
Now this one I need to start at the appropriate end.
Yeah.
What the hell's...
Oh yes, that was for the last season, season 9. Remember?
Sadly, yes.
So people come in.
You've got sonic screwdrivers. I've got my special one in.
As well. It's there's a kind of intensity.
Sonic Cane.
He gets distracted.
Yeah, Matt Smith had that one, didn't he?
He becomes impatient.
That's the TARDIS key.
And you get all of the well, some of the emotions associated with being.
No, this one hasn't been put in there yet.
Yes.
So I've got it in the hand.
Maybe it's only when it's retired. Okay, we got
So
William
we've got
Hart.
William Hartnell was the first Doctors. He wouldn't be Doctor Who if it wasn't for him. Got Patrick Troughton's costume.
Capaldi is basing his look on John Pertwee, isn't he?
Yeah, and then here we got John Pertwee.
Good old Betsy.
I do. That's sort of like what Pete Capaldi's wearing with the jacket with the red. We've got Tom Baker's with a big long scarf.
You know the story behind the scarf?
Yes. And then we have Peter Davison's with the celery on his jacket. He based his costume on cricket because he was like a cricket fan.
What do you
This
base yours on?
costume, really, people thought Colin Baker. They judged him by his costume, not by how he acted. They judged him by his costume because they didn't like his costume. They didn't like him. But I think he was a brilliant Doctor. It was just the costume that let him down.
Oh, we're missing a few. Where's Sylvester McCoy's? And might as well do them in order.
Here we have Sylvester McCoy's. It was the last old Who costume before the 1996 movie. Here we have Paul McGann's. He was only starred in one movie and then a special for the 50th anniversary. Here we have John Hurt's costume, the War Doctor. If you notice something, he's wearing a leather jacket. And Christopher Eccleston's leather jacket. It's quite similar in between those two costumes. We've got Christopher Eccleston. He's the one that came back in 2005 to bring back Doctor Who. Back in 2005, and he only did it for one season. Next, we have David Tennant's costume. I really want to buy this. I want to get this myself because I think it's fantastic. I love it.
You can get the coat.
Yeah.
I'm sure they won't miss it.
I like this costume. I really do. And this is Matt Smith's first costume. I don't seem to find the new one anywhere. He had a second costume in his last year. But this is his first costume, but I don't really like it much. His second costume, I do. I think it's fantastic.
It's quite a dark experience.
Here we have
And he does it in his way.
Costume. This is what he wore when he regenerated.
There's a kind of intensity.
This is what he wore when he regenerated.
He gets distracted
When he
as well.
bought
Oh,
ramps
yes.
and things. And here we have
and
Pete
you
Capaldi's
get all of
costume. You can see what I mean
or
about
some of the
John
emotions
Pertwee
associated with being a
Capaldi
companion of
red
the
on the
Doctor.
jacket.
Sadly, we're going to have to stop it there because we're about to begin the experience. I don't think we can film in there. we've just come out of the
Doctor Experience.
Trying to flip the thing around. You were saying?
Oh, absolutely amazing. Words can't describe how that was.
You got a crystal, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
And he insulted you. Don't know what
Well,
you
I
picked.
am his future incarnation, so what do you expect?
He said, I don't know what you picked that one for. He looks like an android. God, he's but ugly.
Well, he would say that. I'm his future self.
We've already seen some of these. We're press on our tour of the exhibit now.
Yeah, upstairs, I think.
I hate that bloody thing.
What, 39?
Yes. We actually did. We actually got to fly the TARDIS then.
Oh. Well, I've been flying it for goodness 800 years. So, you know, it's...
You realise these aren't what I thought they were just replicas. They're not. These are the proper things. Those are the proper sets that we used.
Right,
Continuing
here we have,
on.
we've got Cyberman. Cybermen heads. Yeah, we've got the costumes.
You have to be tall to be a Cyberman.
And then we've got C for Cyberman, for Cybus Industries.
I am holding this the right way.
Yes. They were created on a parallel Earth by John Lumick.
And that's him. That's the Lumic unit.
Yep.
God knows what that thing is.
Just making sure he's offline.
Try the
Yep,
blue one.
he's offline.
And what the hell is this supposed to be?
This is what Craig went into.
I didn't see that episode.
It's a Matt Smith episode. He's, you know, he's trying to turn Craig into a Cyberman. Here we've got another C for Cyberman, Cybus Industries. Now, this Cyberman, they started with Matt Smith's final year. And Peter Capaldi's first year, they could fly. And I'll tell you something now, I was very disappointed. I don't like the idea of flying Cybermen. So, but we have a wooden one. There's not much we can say about a wooden one, we didn't see it much.
And
Here we have a Cyberman Ed inside, well, a cyber conversion unit. That's what that is called.
what it's in, human goes in.
Yeah, the human goes in, Cyberman comes out. Now, what I'm here for...
Go on, you always wanted to be a Dalek.
Okay, now that we've sorted out the legs, let's have a look at the
Exterminate!
and Noel. And swing your arm.
You shall be exterminated!
Face forward, swing your arm. Keeping your shoulder.
I'm like a big kid.
Head is relaxed and looking in the direction you
This is what you'll see if you're inside a Dalek.
Okay.
But anyway,
of
we haven't seen
Daleks.
everything, so we've got to keep going back around this way. We haven't seen everything.
Here, I found his mummy.
Ah, the mummy. The mummy on the Orient Express, the space train in space.
Isn't this Clara's Dalek?
No, this Dalek was in Peter Capaldi's first Dalek. The one, the good Dalek.
Oh,
you know?
yes. Less said about that, the better. Speaking
over
of,
here, we've got all the types of Daleks. Here, we have the old Daleks from Old Who.
my first Doctor Who, featuring the
Here
Daleks.
is my favourite Daleks. You can see the difference. It's very similar in design. Those two.
Special shout out, Paul. This one's for you.
And then we have the special weapons Dalek. He was depressed. And obviously, Supreme Dalek.
Unlike the things in Blackpool, these are the real deals. Oh, blimey, they're getting older.
Dalek Sec. Some of the Daleks from the 60s.
That one looks like it's from the, which you refused to acknowledge, the Peter Cushing film. Got to get those Davroses in again. Those are wicked.
Some more costumes here. We have the Centauran costume, the good Centauran, which is a bit weird. But here. And then we've got some more costumes. River Song.
Oh, I like River Song.
The Talamesha was wearing a wig all that time.
Maybe for that episode. What's with the quib?
This is something interesting. We have the Dalek
Okay.
Emperor. The Dalek Emperor. This is what they made when they made it in 2005. They made a model.
What's the description say?
The description says the most recent in a long line. This is the Dalek Emperor, which the Ninth Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, was surprised to discover in command of the Dalek fleet in the parting of the waves.
I didn't know he had arms.
Yes, because you had those Daleks, guard Daleks going around him. Here, we have Paul McGann's costume when he regenerated. And there's the regeneration scene. It's happening right at this moment. Is it
Tom Baker's TARDIS, I believe.
We have Martha Jones's costume. And we all know Captain Jack Harkness, don't we?
Yep. Oh,
Rose Tyler.
Rose.
Ace. And Sarah Jane Smith. See them over here? We have the War Doctor's TARDIS. And that is the Element. That's the Element. The War Doctor's TARDIS. You can see it's all battered and bruised if it's been in a war.
You've got to get me with my Davroses. The reason I had to get those in was because this is what I really wanted to see.
Oh, here we go. Davros again. Apparently he was dying in this episode. But we all know that he wasn't. That was a shock. He opened his eyes. And if you want to know what inside of the Dalek looks like, this is the interior of the Dalek. The only thing that is missing is the Dalek creature himself.
Itself. However you want to look at it. It's quite big then, isn't it? It's actually quite big. The actual embryo itself.
Oh, Dalek gun, can't touch any of it. Dalek gun.
The costume I like. I love it when he wears a hoodie with his costume. You don't like it, do ya? You don't think it suits the Doctor? Nope. I think it does. He's supposed to be different. Campaign starts here, bring back the hoodie. But this is just...
That is amazing. Imagine if he's just started moving now.
I'll be bloody out of here faster than you could say, where you going? I wonder if that's the actual costume he wore in the actual chair. Because they are meant to be the proper things, aren't they? I just passed Mrs. Costume. We don't need to see that, do we?
So, got more here.
These must be from some of the old episodes. The woman who lived. Isn't all this to do with Macy Williams? Is that a Dick Turpin costume?
See that episode where the Doctor was wearing a thing over his
It's not him, is it? It's that girl. That girl who's a fan of the Doctor's, remember? With the long scarf?
Oh yes,
it's hers, isn't it?
Yes, that's who it is. Trying to work out now.
Paul McGann?
No, that's Matt Smith's costume. After Peter Capaldi regenerated. After Matt Smith regenerated Peter Capaldi, that's what he was wearing.
For the last episode then.
Some Time Lords. Oh look, it's very similar.
I think that brings us to the end of the exhibition. That side.
One small part of more.
I think that's where we've just been.
we have had it.
I'll go that way.
That's the way we've just been.
See you soon, John.
And no sonic shades in sight. Hey up.
Oh, Jack Archer's time vortex. Sonic screwdriver, look. The one that Davros had.
I just wonder if he's got it on him. Well, at least now we know what's below the waist, don't we? He hasn't got any legs.
That's the Sonic screwdriver Davros had.
Yes. What's in there? Those Glenn Cooper's contact lenses.
No, they're that thing to forget, not forget.
Okay.
You said this wasn't finished yet.
Yes.
Simon, when you come to a stop, everything freezes and the arms hang. Congratulations, you're now qualified foot soldiers of the family of blood.
Alright, fair enough.
Hi, I'm Elsa, choreographer on Doctor Who, and I'm going to teach you to walk like a Simon. Simon's industries created the Cybermen from living.
You want to learn how to walk like a Cyberman?
Bodily organs and
I already know how to
with
walk like a
mechanical
Cyberman.
parts. The brains are enhanced by removing the weakness of emotion and the sense of pain. The resulting Cybermen are extremely strong and utterly ruthless, without fear, emotion, or humanity. The ruthlessness and strength of the Cybermen.
I think that's the exit now.
There we have it. Can't say what, really. It's been such a fantastic time. It's just the shop next.
Yeah, the shop, and then we'll have a walk around the Torchwood area.
Yeah.
Go down to the shrine
Yeah.
and the entrance.
Oh, look at that. It's the fountain.
Not 100% sure which step it is, but one of these steps. The entrance takes you how far down? 50 feet?
Something like that.
Down into the Torchwood Cove. And we're directly outside, I can't read that because I can't read Welsh. The
Millennium Centre.
Millennium Centre.
You all know this very well. I want to go and stand where David Tennant and John Barrowman. He stood right over there by that building at the end of season 3 of Doctor Who. But I do like Cardiff, it's fantastic.
It's a beautiful city, very clean as well. I mean, look at the place. There's no litter anywhere. They really do.
So,